Huh? I think we're live. I don't know. You guys tell me. I've never done this before live, so if it doesn't work, I blame Glenn.
Is it gonna be on like Facebook, like on the group, or is it gonna be
It's
like?
just in the group. In fact, I'm actually in the group now. I'm gonna hit refresh. Um, yeah, I don't know, dude.
Oh,
I
I
don't
thought you were
know.
gonna do like Facebook Live.
I've never done that before.
Oh,
Yeah,
you wanna
I
try
don't know,
that?
man. I'm old school. But hey, it says we have one viewer. I'm old school. If you guys are, if you guys are watching, thanks for tuning in. Uh, obviously, you guys know Glenn. Glenn, say hi so we can see your big moon head.
What's up? What's up?
There we go. And for the people that's tuning in, I know most of you guys haven't seen me, so this is what I look like. I'm a good-looking fella. And then our guest, my man right here, Mr. Bash Holt from the ATL. Say what's up, man.
What's going on? Glad to be here.
Yeah, yeah. And if you're having some technical issues, guys, please let us know. Again, this is our first time doing this, so we're definitely experimenting. But Glenn and I were talking, and we're always trying to do something different, and maybe we'll start doing something like this, a couple of times a month, and just talk to other members of the group and just see how they're doing with their merch account and just any other side hustle that they got going on. But shout out to my man Bash here, man. He took really good care of me when I was out in ATL for that conference a couple of weeks ago. We had some really good times. Derek, I invited Derek. He was also hanging out with us in the ATL. Unfortunately, excuse me. Unfortunately, his schedule didn't work out. So Derek, we'll get you on next time. You guys see any comments? You know what? If you guys have any comments, again, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So go ahead and just post them in the Facebook group. And we'll try to answer them there. But Bash,
Yes,
yo,
sir.
I know you've been in the group for a while, man. So how's your merch account?
My merch is I'm picking back up. For the longest I had slacked and stopped uploading designs, and then I was re-inspired when I got back in the group. Like if I can go viral with one shirt, because what really set my shirts off was just I had one shirt that I designed a long time ago and I forgot about it. Then one day I looked up and it is sold like $1,500 just one shirt. So I'm like, hold on, I gotta get back to it. But now I'm consistently doing around 5 to 10 shirts a day.
Not bad.
Nothing major. I need to I'm still at 500 tier. And I have 250 shirts loaded. So
okay. You doing your own designs?
Doing my own designs. I just picked up my first VA the other day. I just want to see how that looks. I'm gonna try that, see how that goes. Trial and error.
Sure. Yo, Glenn, got any questions for my man?
About that one design. Just kidding. I want to learn a little bit more about that. Just kidding. So 500. Man, so how many shirts do you have live again? Did you say?
I have 250 shirts live.
Oh, nice.
Right.
And your average is like what? Like 5
to 10 sales a day.
Okay. And have you tried any promotion? You're doing any like Instagram, Facebook, none of that stuff? Most of it's just organic?
All organic. Yeah, I haven't tried any promotion before. So just organic. And actually I haven't really did a lot of like real narrow niches. It's kind of been like I've been kind of trendy. And I think that's a gift and a curse, because when you're trendy, when the trend goes, it goes. When it stops, it stops. So it's kind of a gift and a curse, but I think research is key. Research is
I think that's the hardest part, really.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah. That's definitely the hardest part. But he was telling me, Bash, when I was in the ATL, he was telling me about some of the designs and the niche that he got into. I'm not going to disclose what it is. But you said you're like getting like 1 or 2 sales like every other day, huh?
Yeah, 1 or 2 sales every other day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just say like what my current a lot of trending now is the biggest trends that I've seen, you know, sports, politics, but in a creative way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the hardest things to do is to approach something that may be trademarked, but in a creative way that has no, you know, way of touching close to it, if you get what I'm saying.
No, I got you. Yeah. You guys might notice me looking up every now and then. I'm still at work, so I see my colleagues walking by every now and then. They're over here waving and laughing at me, so I'm just saying what's up to my colleagues.
Maybe they're laughing at you for different reasons.
You know, I get laughed at all the time. That's okay, though, man. I enjoy making people laugh. I love it.
How are your sales, Young?
Oh, my gosh, man. They've been blowing up. It kind of slowed down a little, and I just checked my numbers right before we went live, and you know, I don't really want to give it away because I know I had my goal of doing 4,500 at the end of June, so I'm gonna save all that drama for the end of June. But we'll see. I mean, I'm doing good. I mean, it's gonna be my biggest month ever, but you know, I'm gonna save that until the end of the month.
All right, I'll see how it is then. We'll see everybody later.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so it looks like we're starting to get some questions and comments. It says, go over the steps you use to find niches and place you can land a shirt for profit. That's from Gary Nolan. Gary, what's up? Me and Gary talk occasionally. You know, me personally, I've said this 100 times. I'm you know, it's just habit, man. I know Merch Informer. Is that what you call it? Merch Informer or Merch Research? I don't even know what it's called. I hear nothing but great things about it, but I'm old school, man. I just do all mine on Google.com. So how about you, Bash? How do you do your research?
Lately, man, I've been you know, the Google Trends.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
I found a great video from RJ Martinez. Man, shout out to him. He's been helping me out lately about my research. But you know, just using that Google Trends, man, pretty powerful.
Okay.
Pretty powerful, and also some of the merch research, the Unicorn Smasher, a couple of those Chrome extensions.
What is this?
So the Unicorn Smasher is something that's in Chrome. It's like a free, you know, download the Chrome. That just pretty much shows you everything that's the ranking with the t-shirts, merch shirts within Amazon. Yeah. Okay, so I just kind of like compare and contrast, you know, what's really going on, see who's selling it.
That's cool. How about you, Glenn? How are you doing your research? And I know we talked about this a bunch of times, but it seems like people want to know.
The same thing, I guess, with like merch research and going through just other websites, see what's kind of like what kind of niches are selling right now. I'm just trying to build up the niches pretty much. Like I said, I had a big spreadsheet, just trying to go through those. But I think when we talked about it earlier, like with trends, once Father's Day and 4th of July end, I mean, I don't know. I think that's really going to be able to see how like different things last longer over time, because I mean, like you said on one of the podcasts, it's just that there's nothing really else after that. That's like a huge holiday.
Yeah. After 4th of July, I can't think of anything else until like Halloween, really, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think creativity as far as like, you know, popularity and niches that, I don't know, things that are really going on right now, holidays. I think a lot of people are like really, really capitalizing on that. At least I've seen like in different groups. But once that ends, I mean, we'll see what happens. Yeah,
because June's been really big because of graduation, Father's Day, you know, 4th of July. obviously being early in the month of being, in July, people obviously bought the shirts in June. So June's been a really big month. But again, after 4th of July, I don't see anything. I don't know of any holidays. If I'm wrong, Bash, if you know of any holidays after 4th of July, I can't think of any. Let us know.
Yeah, I know. I had like a calendar of different like little, it's a lot of small holidays coming up.
Yeah, I mean, Glenn and I were talking, and we were, if you think about it, there's like a national day for every day of the year, right?
Right.
You got some really obscure days like the national, I don't know,
Donut Day or something.
Donut Day or something, right? Every day you got some weird days, but there's no actual national holidays, right?
Right.
Yeah. Something that we celebrate as a nation. But let's take a look. Promotion question. This is by Eric Waterbury. And if I'm pronouncing your guys' name wrong, I apologize in advance. So he's asking about promotion. He's asking about social media. I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not that big of a social media guy, but I'll go ahead and read your question, and I'll pass it on to these guys and see if they know anything. He asked, if I create a Twitter account for my T-shirts and post links onto my Twitter, I have read that when people that click on the link and not buy it negatively affects my shirt. How is this? Yo, Eric, I don't know what the hell you're asking, man. I'll be honest with you. I don't know.
I think I know what he means. Looking back, I think I did run a promotion a long time ago, and when I did it, like if people don't buy your shirt, your sales go down significantly. I experienced that one time.
Wait, hold on, man. Is this your whole throttling conspiracy theory that we talked about?
Nah, this is a little different. This is like, okay, the shirt that I said I did like 1,500 on. It was going so good, I wanted to shoot it through the roof. Like, I think I did a Facebook ad on it, and this just came to my mind. I totally forgot about it. But when I did that for a couple of days, my sales dropped. So I think what he's saying, if you have a lot of promotion going to your a particular shirt, but nobody's buying, I think that might affect sales or how Amazon promotes it, I guess, organically.
Yeah, I saw like a post like that on one of the groups about that, and some guy said that he that I guess if someone keeps clicking that same link but no one's actually purchasing anything, that apparently it affects it for some reason, I guess, on Amazon, that you're just kind of like almost like you're spamming the link but no one's actually buying, so you're just kind of like, I don't know, they're not getting any like turnaround from it. So I don't know if that's true or not.
So I guess then it is a real thing. I've never heard of such a thing.
I think I think it's a little. I'm scared of it.
Okay.
I probably won't do it again.
Okay. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it could be true. I don't know. I just saw it too. The same thing, that same group. Someone had like a full, I guess, post about it, but I don't know if it's 100% true or not.
Okay. All right. James Crow. He's asking, how do you guys promote your shirts? I've done Instagram. Instagram's weird. I've talked about this in the past where, my shirt damn nearly goes viral, but no one buys it. Right? I have like 500 likes on the shirt, but no one buys it. So what me and Glenn, I don't know if you've been doing this, Bolt. I just called him Bolt. Same Bolt. Bash, I don't know if you've been doing this, but Glenn, but Glenn and I have been doing Facebook, not Facebook ads, Amazon ads through AMS.
Okay.
And I don't know, my I guess my sales have been okay running those ads. I mean, they could be better, but then again, I'm not an expert. Glenn, I don't know what kind of sales did you get? familiar with it?
I'm trying to. For some reason, my AMS isn't loading. It's taking forever. I was gonna bring that up so I can read it, but it's taking forever. As soon as it is, I'll let you know. Because I think lately I had like a better ad compared to the ones I previously. So when this thing loads,
as you're looking that up, so the one thing with the AMS ads is I think which one's the one that you can have multiple shirts? Is it the that's the headline ad?
not 100%.
Okay, there's one option when you run an AMS ad where you can pick like multiple shirts. The problem is you have to pick like one specific color and one specific size, right? So from my understanding, when you run that ad, it will only give you feedback on that particular size. But someone could go through your ad and pick a different size and color, but you're not going to get that. You're not going to see all those data, right? It's just for that particular size that you had picked originally. That's the data you're going to see. I hope that makes sense. I know I'm verbally trying to explain something that should technically be shown visually, but yeah. So that's what Glenn and I have been doing. Let me see what else. First of all, is anyone from? We have like 19 viewers. Is anyone from Atlanta?
Want me to read you this holiday list?
Sure.
All right, what are we in? June? Let's see. All right, so after Independence Day, we have July 23rd, Parents' Day.
Okay. Never heard of it.
August 7th, Purple Heart Day.
Now, is that a military thing?
It's observed. I'm looking at like the actual, I guess, observed holidays.
Okay.
Let me see. Wait, where am I? Sorry, I scroll down. Man, this is tough. Labor Day, obviously, September 4th.
Okay. That's more of a like a barbecue kind of a holiday.
Yeah. Patriot Day.
Like some barbecue t-shirts, yeah.
It's Columbus Day. You can roll up in your Columbus Day shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much.
Well, Columbus Day is in October, right?
Yeah, October 9th.
Okay, yeah. So yeah,
which is a federal holiday.
But it's not really a t-shirt kind of a holiday, right?
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
Yeah, so
but that's pretty much it. I mean, we don't have until Halloween, which the other ones are just kind of.
Yeah, and that's what we've been saying is after 4th of July up until Halloween, there really isn't anything until Halloween. So you're gonna have to get really creative and tap into some other niches that you can get into. But Bash, I mean, so how's your VA working out? I know you just got this VA. Is it working out for you?
It's working out pretty cool, man. It's just kind of a vetting process, because I have integrity, so I don't want to be putting out stuff that that's stolen from anywhere, or
Sure.
That's the part I worry about, because I believe in integrity. I don't want to steal nobody's work.
Of course.
As far as speed and just helping me out and getting those designs done in a way that I can't think, and just saving me that time, man, like it's well worth it. And the price is pretty cool too. So it's not as expensive as I thought it would be.
How's the quality, in your opinion?
The quality's pretty decent.
Okay.
I was surprised. It's pretty decent.
Okay.
It's not cheap fonts. Not the kerning is good.
This man has been listening to the podcast.
The kerning is good.
Okay.
So no, it actually I was impressed. Like I called up my dad, like, man, yo, I really like this VA, you know. Because I really want to put everything on autopilot as much as I can, you know. Yeah, I'm real impressed. Oh, and back to what y'all was saying about holidays coming up.
Yeah.
Like when I don't have holidays, I always depend on like current events. Like that's what gets me through.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah, the current events. I just want to get that out before I forgot about it.
Yeah, and we talked about current events being, it could be anything from pop culture to politics to sporting events. Go Warriors. Yo, hey, Bash. I know you originally, hey, I'm going to have to throw it out there, man. Hey, I know you originally from Cleveland, right? Or at least Ohio.
Close to it.
My man, do you,
hey,
by any chance, a Cavaliers fan?
I love the Cavs, man.
Okay. Well, you're not loving them so much today, are you? Huh?
Hey, man, I got to rock with him, man. You know, I know y'all had those down times.
Hey, go Warriors, man. Bay Area, okay. Go Warriors.
We'll see y'all next year.
Okay. Go Warriors, man. Go Warriors. But yeah, I just had to throw that in there, man. 18 viewers. Guys, anyone from Atlanta? If so, hit up my man Bash, cool cat. Again, he was actually one of the guys that heard my my whole original Fiverr rant, and you know, and again, I do apologize, Bash. You know, I was about 3 margaritas in when I was doing that. But hey, man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. Those margaritas were so good. They tasted like soft drinks, and then they hit you at the end.
Yeah, it's a quality spot, man.
Oh yeah, we had good time.
Shout out to Moneros.
Yeah. But so yeah. So definitely current events. Like I said, you know, sporting events. What else is there? There's so much, right? There's one that I just saw this morning. Something about I haven't seen it myself, but something about Donald Trump's kid wearing a T-shirt or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I just read an article saying that whoever made that shirt, they're already sold out.
Wow.
Yeah, so things are always trending. You just got to keep up with what's trending. Again, Google Trends. I know Bash mentioned that, so that's a good resource. Anything else? I mean, so tell us about some of your side hustles. I mean, so some of the things that me and Glenn do. You know, we have other things that we do. You know, I know Glenn does a lot of eBay, and you know, I sell a lot of stuff on Craigslist. I do FBA. I do a little eBay, but I know you got some side hustles going on. I know you said you used to do FBA. But you said you want to get into drop shipping.
Oh, then you break up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Repeat that one more time.
Tell us about some of your side hustles. I know you were talking about drop shipping, possibly getting into drop shipping.
Yeah, man, I've been interested in drop shipping. You know, I like to truly, before I jump into a new hustle, I just want to truly vet it, and you know, like you guys, with quality feedback. As far as like jumping into merch a lot more. So, you know, but I've been seeing in a lot of different groups about the drop shipping. I want to get back into Amazon FBA, but you know, it sent me through an emotional roller coaster a couple years ago. And man, it's just like, because what happened, and that's how I knew that merch was going to like really blow up, just because the way FBA is and how, you know, profitable it is. Mm-hmm. But I knew how I also respect, you know, Amazon, because I know how soon they'll shut your account down.
They don't mess around, man. They don't, yeah.
Oh, they don't mess around at all.
Yeah.
At all. It don't matter how much money you're making. Amazon will shut you down. Everybody, if you don't get anything else, Amazon will shut you down.
Absolutely. Glenn.
Yeah.
How are your sales?
Sales are the same, consistent. They haven't really gone up or down. They've just been kind of the same.
Are you still doing about 30 a day?
More 25 to 30 probably.
Okay.
I was looking up that expert shirt, the one that Baron Trump was wearing.
Yeah. Apparently they've already sold out. But going back to you, Bash, I was just trying to keep my boy here in the mix. And I don't know if you're okay with talking about this. If not, let me know. You wrote a book, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Is that something you want to talk about? Is that cool, or you know?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I actually just finished up a book, How to Hack College. It's in pretty much the editing phases before it comes out, but it's basically how to save a substantial amount of money on going to traditional schools. It's a lot of back doors, so to speak, that a lot of people, loopholes, so to speak, that a lot of people use, such as people that's in the military, but it's also available to civilians like me, you, and anybody. So
Okay.
that's pretty much the premise of the book, because education is important, and
Yes, sir.
and it's also addresses how long school is. The average degree takes 4 years. A lot of people graduate in 5 to 6, but you can significantly cut down on the time of that, and it'll be out here shortly. I'm just I had a lot of different editors, so I'm wrapping that up.
Yeah. So and guys, I know we're technically we technically have this video in the Merch Minds Facebook group, but like I said originally, we don't really have a topic. We were just going to talk about random things, and this is something that I was really intrigued by, because when I first met Bash, and for most of you guys that listen to the show, you guys know how I feel about education. I've always said, if you have an opportunity to go to college, you should always go. Don't do what I did and wait till later in life to go back to school, because it's, for me, I'm not going to lie, it's been a challenge, right? So when I first met him in person, he was telling me about the book. I was really intrigued, and I was like, yo, man, I was like, I'd like to help you as much as I can as trying to help you push this book, because again, education means a lot to me, because I almost didn't have that opportunity to go back, to school. So again, whenever I whenever I talk to the young kids, I'm like, if you have an opportunity to go, definitely go. And I think your book will help a lot of kids. So when it's ready, let us know. And we'll definitely try to get you some sales, man, because I really think you're doing a good thing with that book.
Appreciate it for all for the kids, and people that just can't, that should never be a barrier to me. Everybody should be able to access a decent education.
Yeah,
and quality education.
Absolutely. Glenn, any updates on that shirt?
On what shirt? The expert one?
Yeah, the one that you were looking up.
Oh yeah, there's one of them. Somebody has one on Amazon right now. Merch. It's ranked 232,000 in clothing.
Man, that thing's just gonna blow up, just like the whole Kafifi thing. Watch.
Well, now there's like 40 to 50 other ones that say the expert. It's the same thing. Everyone's kind of just doing the same thing over and over again.
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna get all these taken down, or some of them are actually using his name, like Baron Trump in there in their title. So.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't even do that. But I don't know. Is the term the expert even trademarked?
Well, I typed in the expert in this in a USPTO, and 1,362 records came out. So I'm not going to go through that.
I definitely wouldn't even mess with that. But yeah, you got any questions for my man Bash? And guys,
me or the viewers?
I see 18 viewers, man. If you guys have questions, let us know. because that's why we're doing the show. Raise your hand. Let us know.
I think the other thing was AMS. I don't know where it went. It loaded and then here it is. So I did run like one ad for $1 a day.
Okay, how'd that work
And that
out?
was a headline search. So impressions, I got 16,000 impressions, 126 clicks, spent $25.26. Estimated total sales, $71.80.
Wow. Okay.
So I guess it's all right, but I don't think it really. I mean, I think organic just seems to be doing way better than this. And so I ran another one very similar for $1, like 10,000 less impressions. Actually spent a little bit more, $28, and 0 sales came from it. So it just seems very like, I don't know, like up and down, kind of weird. The sponsored products, which is one of them that I did. I did one in late April, and this one was I did sponsored products $6 a day, impressions 22,000, clicks 39.
39,000?
No, 39 in
just
39. Yeah. So I spent. It says $12.95, and my estimated total sales $35.90.
Yeah, I'm not an expert in this whole AMS thing. I'm still learning as I go. So I'm gonna keep experimenting with it, and I'll report back to you guys. But one of the questions here that I see, Bash, is Bash a designer?
Nah, Bash is a Photoshop hobbyist that went to school for history. I did a little bit of design work, but no, I'm not a. I do have taste. I would say I have taste, if that's any reflection of the quality of the designs that I would pick. But nah, I'm not a designer.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, we've always said you don't have to be a designer to be successful in this. And I hate saying business. It's not really a business in the Merch by Amazon program. But as long as you're willing to learn, and I think networking is another huge thing. And so I always encourage people, man. If you guys have people in your local area, always try and reach out and network with them and create masterminds. I think there was someone a couple of months ago that created a mastermind within this group. But yeah, always just network and just be always willing to learn. That's one thing that I like about Bash. Like, we talked on the phone about a month before I went out to Atlanta, and he called me and he goes, "Yo, man," and he goes, "I want to learn." He goes, and that's cool, because he's being humble. He's like, "I want to learn," and he goes, "Tell me what can I do?" And I just told him pretty much everything that I would do if I was someone who didn't have any design skills. And I was like, "This is what I would do, man." I was like, I would watch as many videos that I can about design and on how to use Illustrator and Photoshop and just reach out to people and ask for their opinions. Hey, would you buy this, right? And ask for honest opinions. And if they don't like it, tell them. I want you to tell me it sucks, right? And but yeah, and so that's why me and Bash hit it off really good, because he was just like, "Yo, man," he goes, "I want to learn." And that's the kind of people that I want to work with, is people that want to learn. Is like, there are people, they say they're serious about the business, and again, I said it's a business. It's not really a business, but they say that they're serious about the program, but they don't really do anything about it, right?
Yeah, I mean, man, merch is the best thing. It's almost my perspective on merch. Merch is like buying a $200,000 house and renting it out monthly. It's like buying real estate. It's residual. it's like you can pass this down on your kids, you know, as long as you,
Sure.
you know, keep up with your category. But like if you put it in that kind of perspective, man, it's like, you know, it gets no better.
Mhm.
It's not, you know, it's cool because it's not gimmicky either. Like, you know, you can look, it's measurable. You got, you know,
Yeah.
Glenn.
You know, Meredith has again, for those of you guys that's just tuning in, if you guys see me looking up and waving and stuff, I'm still at work, so I have colleagues walking by and I'm just kind of waving and giving them a thumbs up. They're probably like, what the heck is he doing? Isn't he supposed to be working? So Meredith, she's asking, what is your favorite way or most effective way to stay on top of the trending topics besides Google Trends? So I'm actually doing something, I can't remember what it's called. You know what, let me check my email. So basically, Meredith, I get daily email updates on certain topics that I'm interested in that I can't remember what it's called. Do me a favor, Meredith, shoot me a private message, and I'll have to figure it out. I don't remember what it's called at the time, or for the time being. But if everyone else is interested, I'll post them in the group. But just do me a favor, message me, and I'll post them in the group later. But yeah, so I basically get daily emails saying, hey, you know, here's some news on what you're interested in, right? So, for instance, working at Stanford University, one of the topics that I'm interested in is, you know, trending news at Stanford. So I get daily emails whenever there's some significant news here on campus. Eric Waterbury, he's asking, I'm at tier 10. Do I fill my slots with all current events shirts or try and spread out different niches throughout the 10 slots? I am now currently spread out among different niches and a few current event shirts. I have one shirt sold since 6/4, meaning June 4th. I would say just do current events. Anything that's trending. What do you think, Glenn?
Yeah, I think current events, anything popular that's going on right now, that's probably the way you have to go. Even with like shirts that aren't priced too high either, because you just want to get the ball rolling, try to get some sales in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wouldn't go at like 17, 18, 19 range. I would really go probably like, you know, $12, $13 range, just to try to get it up a little bit and try to get the sales going, because you're not really in it to make money right now anyway. You're just trying to tier up. So I'd probably just do a lot of current events with like some low pricing and a lot of keywords.
Yeah, I think if you're in the 10 to 25 tier, I think a majority of your stuff should be, I agree with Glenn, should be things that are trending.
I think the niches you can get into way later when you have more like slots to fill up.
Yeah, because here's the thing, like if you're really passionate about, I don't know, fishing, right? Not everyone's really passionate about, you know, about fishing as you are. So if you're at the 25 tier and you're making shirts about fishing, well, I mean, fishing is, I guess, a national or even an international hobby. But who really goes fishing that much, right? I mean, I'm sure the number's big, but you know, compared to like something that's trending, that trending topic, you know, there's going to be billions of people talking about that, you know, something that's trending. So definitely something that's trending.
Now a fishing Father's Day shirt.
What? You know,
now that could be totally different, right?
I'll write that down for my notes here before I go home, huh? But yeah, so definitely current events, and then things that are trending. Bash, you said you're at the 500 tier?
Yeah, 500.
When you're at
I've sold over, and that's what, you know, I was trying to process too. I've sold over a couple thousand shirts, but
and you haven't been tiered?
I haven't been tiered.
Yo, man, I'm in the same boat as you. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, I've sold over 1,000 shirts, and I'm still over. I'm still at the 1,000 tier.
Right. I think what some people have told me that is because I'm not maximizing what I already have. Because I'm at 250 from what I have live.
Wait a minute. So if I'm at the 1,000 tier, then I should have 1,000 shirts live before they tier me up. Is that what you're saying?
Or close to it. But yeah. This is one of those gray areas which I've been trying to figure out and just ask different people, because I had 12 shirts when I got tiered up to 500. So it's like one of those. But I heard people not get tiered up to 1,000 till they had like 400 shirts. So it's one of those. I don't know.
Oh, well, I don't know how true this is, but Kristen Martin is saying that. I guess she's saying that you need 80 to 90% of slots filled before you get tiered. I don't know if that's what she's saying. If that's the case, I'll never get tiered to 2,000 because I only have like 400 shirts live.
Yeah,
man, that's actually kind of
that's the magic number.
That's actually kind of frustrating now.
Because back in the golden era, where you could just 100, 500 shirts at one time,
right? The Wild West.
Oh man, that was pretty cool. Like
Glenn knows about that, man. That's how he maximize his numbers, man. I love it, man. Those were the good old days. See, I missed that. I got man, and the funny thing is, man, freaking Glenn told me about merch. Was it a year and a half ago? Was it almost 2 years now? I was in El Paso. We were having dinner, and he goes, "Young, have you gotten into merch yet?" I'm like, man, I ain't got time for all that, man. I'm doing FBA, right? Because it's the fourth quarter, right? And that's the most profitable time of the year on Amazon is the fourth quarter. I'm like, I ain't got time for all that. And then next thing I know, Glenn's freaking posting videos talking about his numbers. I'm like, what the hell? Are you serious? And by the time I got in, bro? And by the time I got in, it was like an invitation system only, and they were having all these restrictions and limitations, and I'm just like, damn. But I don't know. I think I'm doing pretty good. I mean, 420 shirts live?
Yeah, pretty good.
I'm doing, again, I'm not going to give you the full disclosure because I'm going to surprise you guys at the end of the month, but like I said, this month is going to be by far the biggest month ever for me. So, what? Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, it's like a fire alarm.
It's a fire alarm here at Stanford University. You know what? I think that's just a sign. It's the end of the show, guys. I gotta go. Something's burning down. I gotta go. Hey,
fire.
Yeah, I gotta clear out, guys. Bash, thanks for being on the show, man. I'm sorry, dude. I would talk to you more, but I gotta go. Oh my gosh, things are burning, dude. Check CNN later. Check CNN later.
All right, see ya.